Good morning, people. Welcome to ADHD Yoga. So, today, before we start our class, I want to talk a little bit about ADHD and ritual. So when I say ritual, I mean basically just forming a pattern of behavior or a behavior that has meaning for you. So you could call like brushing your teeth a ritual. And if you have ADHD, you tend to run in your mind over things and everything gets done in your mind. And it doesn't get done, it feels like it doesn't have traction in the world. If you can ritualize things like your yoga practice, so when you get up in the morning, make it have meaning for you. Create the space, make it light a candle, light an incense, or just sit for 3 long deep breaths, open the window and get some fresh air, and make that a daily morning practice. Giving things meaning when you have ADHD is paramount, because if you know what your meaning is for doing it, you are more likely to do it. You're 75% more likely to do it if it has meaning for you. So coming back to the yoga then, I mean, a yoga morning daily practice is a ritual. It's a space where you are honoring your body, yourself. You are coming down out of your mind into your body and focusing on your breath, using your breath to kind of link your mind into your body, to ground it. To stop yourself from dashing off into the future or the past or what's going to happen 5 minutes from now. Or yoga is very much being in the present moment, which for ADHD is absolutely fundamental. If you can hone your mind, your racing thoughts, the crazy thought patterns, for a lot of you, those thought patterns are going to be brilliant. You're going to have amazing ideas, amazing schemes, plans, things, and 90% of the time they stay in your mind. You never get out. Using yoga, using your mind, your body, and your breath, you can harness that ADHD mind. And the creating rituals is not just for ADHD people, I'd say for everyone. Ritualize your life, make things meaningful for you. You are in control. You are the boss. You are the final arbiter. Anyway, with that, let's start this ADHD yoga class. So you want to be lying on your backs on your mat. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice how your body's feeling. Let's feel gravity drag the underside of your body down. And bring your attention to your breath. Let's make your breath long and even. Try and make your exhalation twice as long, if not just a little bit longer than your inhalation. So on your inhalation, feel your stomach expand. And on the exhalation, feel it contract. You could inhale to a count of 3. And exhale to a count of 6. Or find whatever ratio works for you. Just long, deep, even breathing. On your next inhalation, deep breath in, exhale, and slowly sit up and come to be standing at the front of your mat. So notice how your body feels. Feel your feet on the mat, tucking in your tailbone, squaring your shoulders, bringing your hands to prayer position at your chest. Inhaling your hands up, exhaling, folding forwards, just hanging there. If it's first thing in the morning for you, your body's going to feel a little bit stiff. Really just let this be a stretch. Stretch out your back, your lower back. Let your arms hang. Take a deep breath in. Feel yourself rise slightly. And on the exhalation, feel yourself fold forwards just a little bit more. Let your head dangle. Rock forwards onto the balls of your feet. Give yourself a bit more stretch in your calves and your hamstrings. The next inhalation, slowly start to come up, vertebra by vertebra. Raising your hands up above your head, arching back, coming back to prayer position. Make all your moves really deliberate. This is feeding into this ritual. Make them dramatic. Stretching up, folding forwards. By doing that, you're bringing awareness to all of your movements. You're keeping your mind on your body and what it's doing in your breath. Dropping your hands either side of your feet. Step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into a cobra pose. Exhale into a downward dog. All the time just focusing on your breath, seeing what your body's doing. While you're stretching out your calves, notice what your breath is doing. Notice how your hands feel on the mat. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards. Fold forwards. Inhale up. Arching back. Back to starting position. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forwards. Hands either side of your feet. Step your right foot back. Dropping your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest, and forehead to the floor. Inhaling up, pressing your groin into the mat, into a cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale into a downward dog. Working your heels into the mat, shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Pushing down with your palms, looking at the space between your hands. Step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards. Fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back. Back to starting position. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forwards. Bringing your hands either side of your feet, step your right foot back. Dropping your right knee to the floor, inhale, look up. Bring your other foot back. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest, and forehead to the floor. Pushing your groin to the mat, inhaling up. Exhaling, pushing up into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhaling up, arching back. Inhaling your hands up. Exhale, folding forwards. Hands either side of your feet, stepping your left foot back this time, dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Finding your other foot back into a high plank, holding the breath. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling into a downward dog, noticing how your body is feeling. Keep focusing on your breaths, trying to make everything as dramatic as possible. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back, back to starting. Just a couple more of these. Inhale up, exhale, fold forwards. Stepping your left foot back, dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Holding the breath, stepping your right foot back into a high plank. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest, and your forehead to the mat. Straightening out and coming up into a cobra, groin into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, pushing up into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards. Fold forwards. Inhale up. Arch back. Back to starting position. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back. Dropping your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back, back to starting. Keeping your focus, coming back to your breath. Last one. Inhale your hands up. Watch those hands up all the way up. Arching back, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back. Dropping your left knee to the mat. Hands down onto the mat on either side of your front foot. Breathe, deep breath in. Step your other foot back so you're in a high press up. Notice how your body feels here. Holding your breath. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space. Drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards. Fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back. Let's do one more for posterity's sake. Fast. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Step your right leg back, drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Drop your other leg back into a high press up. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into a cobra pose. Exhale into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands. Step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up. Arch back, back to starting. Shake your body out. Notice how your body feels. Really just feel warmed up, limber, and catch your breath. So, standing at the front of your mat, turn to your left side, step your left foot out so that you're standing with your feet about a meter and a half apart, whatever's comfortable for you. Arms, legs are straight, arms by your sides. Raise your arms up so that they're parallel to the mat. Turn out your right foot. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, fold towards your right side. Right arm sliding down your right leg. Left arm opening up your chest. So you've got this opening across your chest here. To Trikonasana pose, triangle pose. You're gazing up at your left fingers. And this is opening up your chest and your shoulder. If you've got tight shoulders, this might feel difficult. Your arm might be like maybe in that position as opposed to straight up. It might just be there, but wherever you can get it, however you can get that to be open. Fold to your side as far as you can go. Don't force it. If it's only this much, that's great. If you can go here, if you can go so that your body's bent 90 degrees, fantastic. But the object of these classes is not to go into deep stretches or poses. It's to find where your discomfort is. Stay there and breathe into it and stay in the moment by engaging with your discomfort. Long, deep, even breaths. On your next inhalation, come up, turn in your right foot, turn out your left foot, and repeat on the other side. So left arm sliding down the left leg, right arm straight up. Again, you're opening your chest up like this. This arm's loose. You can use it to balance if you like. Looking up at your right fingers. Long, deep, even breath. You should feel the stretch all along here, all along this side here. Deep breath in, exhale, bring your arms down, straighten up. Shake out your legs. If these poses are too difficult, do them halfway, do them to the best of your ability. If you can't get into triangle pose, if you can only get your legs here like this, if this is going to be, if that's what you can do, then do that. But be aware, try and be aware of how you're feeling the stretch in your body. Where are you feeling the point of limitation? So if you can get to there, the object isn't to do a perfect pose. The object is to find out where your limitations are and just sit with those limitations and breathe into them. Okay, so come back to the front of your mat. Turn around, step your right foot forwards. Drop your left knee to the mat, so you're in this kind of position. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Bring your other hand on top, your right hand on top of your left hand in a side prayer position. So you should feel this twist in your torso here. Again, if you can only do it there, or wherever you're finding your limit. But if you can get there, balance is also key, as you can see. If you want to do this more challengingly, keep that foot up above. So I'll keep the knee off the mat and do it from there. Deep breath in, switch sides. Step your left foot forwards. Bring your right knee to the mat behind you. So you're in this kind of position. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Left hand on top of the right hand. Twist in your body. If you want it more challenging, raise up. Try and keep that knee bent so that the angle of your knee and your thigh is 90 degrees. Focus on your breath. Long, even breathing. Deep breath in, exhale, step forwards to the front of your mat. Shake out that leg, shake out your other leg, bend them. Keep feeling what your body's doing. If you feel like you need to move a little bit, just to keep the energy flowing, so things don't get too static, that's great. So again, standing in the middle of your mat, stepping your left foot forwards, both legs straight. You're going to bring your hands so you're grasping your elbows behind your back. If you can do a reverse prayer position behind your back, that's great. If you can't, just do that. Left foot forwards, legs straight. Right foot turned out slightly. This is pyramid pose. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, fold forwards, keeping your back as straight as possible for as long as possible. You should feel the stretch in the back of your front leg. The more you go, the better. The object is if you can get your forehead to touch your left knee. If you can't, there's no worries there. Where you'll go as far as you need to go. Pyramid pose, long, deep, even breaths. Notice where you're feeling the discomfort. Focus on the discomfort. Notice what your mind's telling you. Your mind's saying, no, I don't want to be here. Breathe into your mind. Just focus on the discomfort. Your mind is often like an amplifier. Often amplifies things to make them better or worse than they actually are. Especially on the worst side of that equation. Deep breath in, slowly come up. And switch sides. So, right leg forward, back leg back, arms still in behind your back. Deep breath in. From this position, it's often a good idea to take a gaze forwards. Choose a focal point. Inhale, and on the exhalation, fold forwards, keeping your eye on that focal point for as long as possible until you pass like a horizontal line and you don't have that horizon anymore. And then let your head drop forwards. This pose is also a lot about balance. Your next inhale, slowly come up. And come to the front of your mat or to the middle of your mat, wherever is going to be comfortable for you. So we talk about balance. Balancing poses are really good for the ADHD mind. Any balancing pose is about constant readjustment. So you're completely engaged in the present moment with your mind. So we're going to do a tree pose. So keep your left foot on the mat. Bring your right foot either to your ankle, to above your knee or below the knee. Not on the knee, because that puts pressure on the knee joint. So you want to have it either above the knee or in a half lotus over here, if you're used to that kind of pose and we want to do that. But having it just here is fine. On your ankle, it's fine. Bring your hands in prayer position at your chest. Choose a focal point. Choose a dot on the wall or something to keep your gaze fixed on. Long, deep, even breaths. And notice how you're going to be constantly readjusting. This is really good you can do it at any time of the day. Just when you're waiting for the kettle to boil, stand on one leg you can do it without that classic yoga instruction. You can raise your arms up and do this, but it's constant readjustment. Raise your leg up first like this and just stay there. Constant readjustment, and that engages your mind. It pulls your mind out of its crazy thoughts into doing something. You're constantly having to adjust. And on top of that, if you have to start focusing on your breath, you are perfectly in the moment, even if it doesn't feel that serene. You are in the moment. Long, deep, even breaths. If you want to bring your hands up into a mudra, this is called Yan Mudra, touching your thumb and your pointer finger together. If you can stay in this pose for 3 minutes a day, on each leg, to each leg, fantastic. Deep breath in, relax, switch sides. So right foot on the ground, left foot on your ankle. One side's always going to feel easier than the other. This side for me isn't that easy, but let's give it a go. If you need to balance and readjust, if you want to do it by a wall, stand by a wall and just touch the wall whenever you need to. Try not to keep your hand on it. The key thing is to find balance, keeping your mind engaged like that. Deep breath in, exhale, release the pose, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Let's go into another balancing pose. So, standing on your left foot, now you might need to be next to a wall, so you can do this to get some balance, so you can put your hand on the wall. If you aren't, you're going to have to do it without any balance or any point of traction. You're going to bend your right leg up and grab hold of your right ankle. And then you're going to, keeping your left leg straight, you're going to push this leg out. So it's like your hand is attached to your ankle and you're pulling your leg out, like you want to pull your arm backwards out of its socket. And your left arm is going forward. So this is called dancing Shiva. It's also a balancing pose. Again, focal point. Choose a focal point, keep gazing at it. You don't have to push your leg out. You can keep it there like that. If you feel like you can extend your leg backwards, the higher you can get it, the better. Dancing Shiva. Release the pose. Try the other side. Focal point, long, deep, even breaths. This is like a meditation in itself. If you can stay here for 5 minutes, then you've done your complete yoga class for the day. 5 minutes on each side. Release the pose. Let's try it again. Back to the left foot on the mat. Right leg bent, holding the right ankle, the right hand. Focal point in front of you. Stretching your right leg out behind you. Left arm reaching forwards, breathing. Release the pose, back to the other side. Left leg going out behind you, right arm in front of you, focal point, breath, balance, and release the pose. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Okay, come to the front of your mat. Bending your knees, swinging your arms either side. Hoisting your arms up, so your arms are about 60 degrees to your shoulders, gazing at the space between your hands, sitting down in your invisible chair pose. Long, deep, even breathing. Be really dramatic. Just really feel like you're sitting down in a chair, pretending. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your feet. Step your right foot back and your left foot back. Come down into a low plank. Inhale into an upward dog. Tops of the feet on the mat. Arms straight. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn out your right foot. Step your left foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior one on the left hand side. Front foot pushing down, back foot pushing back. Gazing at the space between your hands, trying to tear your mat in half. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands. Step your left foot into that space. Drop your right foot onto the knee onto the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhale up, arch back. Back to starting position. Come back into chair pose. Swing your arms up, gazing at the space between your hands. Drop both hands each side of your feet. Step back into a high plank. Come down into a low plank. Inhale to an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn out your left foot. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior one on the other side. Pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot. Gazing at the space between your hands. Notice where your mind's going. Mine went off for a bit there. I had to reel it back in. Long, deep, even breaths. Really, really, really use your discomfort to bring you back into your body. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step back into a high press up. Come down to a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn out your right foot. Step your left foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior two. The lower you can get into this, the better. If it's up here, it's fine. You can get your knee so that this is 90 degrees. Fantastic. Push down with that front foot, back with that back foot. Everything is tactile. Notice all the points of contact. Notice all the areas of discomfort in your shoulders. Maybe you're getting some discomfort in this front knee and these quads. Deep breath in. Drop your right hand to your right leg. Left hand straight up, looking up. Feel the stretch on the inside in your groin, inside of that right thigh. Looking up at your right finger, stretching up, pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot. Deep breath in. Exhale back to warrior two, gazing out over your left fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale, cycle your hands around to each side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up, down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn out your left foot, right foot forwards. Come up into warrior two on the other side. So, gazing out over your right hands, left hand behind you. Going as low as you can. Deep breath in. Dropping this left hand to left leg. Right hand straight up, left foot pushing back, right foot pushing forwards. Gazing up, reaching up, pushing forwards, pushing back, 3 directions, all at the same time, moving away from your core. Have these visualizations, imagine them. You are powerful in this position. Long, deep, even breathing. Deep breath in, exhale. Back to warrior two, gazing out over your right fingers. Deep breath in. Cycle your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale to an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Working your heels into the mat. Looking at the space between your hands. step or jump into that space. Feet together, or a little bit apart, about 6 inches. Bending your knees, swinging your arms, coming up into powerful pose or chair pose. At the end of that sequence, sitting down in your imaginary chair, gazing at the space between your hands. Really gaze at it intently. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, and shake your body out. Okay. Coming down onto your mats. We'll do a short relaxation at the end of this class. So lying flat on your back, notice how your body's feeling. Keep on coming back to your breath. Even it out. Really let your body sink into your mat or into the ground, whatever you're lying on. Raise up your left leg, point your toes, flex your foot, tense everything, let it drop. Same with the right leg, tense it up, tense up your buttocks, let them relax, push your lower back into the mat, tense up your stomach, let it relax, raise both arms, push the shoulders away from your ears, stretch out your fingers, shrug them up to your ears, make fists, tense everything, let it relax, roll your head from side to side. Just shaking out all the old patterns in your body and letting your body be renewed. Breathing into your body, long, even breaths. Just say to yourself in your mind, I relax my feet and calves. I relax my feet and calves. My feet and calves are completely relaxed. I relax my thighs, my buttocks. I relax my knees, my thighs, my buttocks. My knees, thighs, and buttocks are completely relaxed. I relax my lower back and my upper back. I relax my lower back and my upper back. My lower back and upper back are totally relaxed. I relax my stomach and my chest. I relax my stomach and my chest. My stomach and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. My hands, arms, and shoulders are totally relaxed. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. My head, neck, and face are totally relaxed. I relax all my internal organs, my heart, lungs, liver, kidneys. I relax all my internal organs. All my internal organs are completely relaxed. I relax my brain. I relax my brain. My brain is relaxed. My whole body is completely relaxed and still. Start to come back into your body. Just make circles with your ankles and wrists. Shake your legs slightly. Raise your arms up above your head. Give yourself a long, deep stretch. Bend your knees, hug them into your stretch. Stretch out the lower back. Rock from side to side. And then up and down along your spine. And come to the sitting just for a moment. Just to acknowledge how you feel. Notice how you feel. Notice how your energy is. You might feel a bit spacey. You might feel very energized. You might feel completely tired, depending on how much sleep you've had. But you've had a unification of your mind, body, and breath. And hopefully this is going to go a way to help you get a handle on your ADHD, because there's a lot you can do with your ADHD mind. Anyway, that's the end of this class for this morning, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.